What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the other Bender of the two. We've got an end of era centre back Bender and a right back. Obviously this one's coming in at a better upgrade than his brother. He is an 81 common in comparison to an 82 rare right back for the other Bender. This one is, who is he? This is Sven Bender. The other one obviously is Lars. 81 pace, little bit less than his brother, but obviously he is a centre back, so you kind of have to rejig things around. Obviously, Lars has better agility balance, but doesn't have as good defending. Physicals are a little bit down, whereas this guy is going to be screaming out for a shadow. It will turn his pace up into the 91. Obviously, you've always got to remember his acceleration is considerably lower, so that will go up to an 86, whereas sprint speed will go up to 95. So straight off the block, he might be not necessarily the quickest. I think 86 is still fantastic, but obviously his sprint speed, his catch-up rate is going to improve as you go long distance with him. In terms of his other stats, obviously short pass is fantastic, composure is brilliant, his reactions are lovely, he looks a solid card. At this moment in time, like I did mention in Lars, depending on who is first, we will reiterate in both, the market is through the roof at the moment. We've had so many SBCs, so many packs, but no promo packs, no upgrade packs other than the 82 to 88. It is a very, very dry market right there. Even if you consider the 85 times 5, we've still got to give up an 85 rated team. So again, you're putting in potential tradable cards to get untradeable back. So at the moment, it's kind of like this rehash thing that we're putting in so many cards, but nothing's coming back tradable. And this is the problem with having so many untradeable rewards and also having rubbish rewards. If we were looking at the SBC, an 84 with one Dortmund player and an 84 with one in form would be considering maybe a mega pack, maybe, just maybe, a prime gold. I'm not saying that we probably would, but in FIFA 19, we got so many good SBC packs back. The market kind of just, it let itself breathe a little bit. Now we're getting untradables, but also the fact is, we look at what you get back. You get a 20k pack back, which is 12 cards. Not all gold. You got 6 golds, 6 silvers, no bronzes, and 6 rares. So it's a rare mega, I think it's a rare mixed player or a rare electrum. Can't remember which one it is. I think it's a rare mixed player. But then you've got the other SBC. It's 12 cards in common. 4 on gold, silver, bronze, 3 rares. It's literally not giving you anything. And I guarantee you, I can't remember if they were, but I'm pretty sure all untradeable. So you're putting in tradable cards, potentially. Obviously, a lot of untradeable back means that you get untradables. It's just how it works. But the market is just absolutely suffocating itself at the moment. So I would hesitate from doing many of these if I was you, because we've still got them till the 3rd of April. So you've got a good week and a bit to finish these off. And the market needs a promo. We're needing a huge pack day just to kind of reset that market, because at the minute it is sky high. This card does look good. So if you are considering doing him, maybe you've got a Bundesliga team or a German team. You've got Player Moments Boateng, Team of the Year Neuer. Obviously, his brother Bender. That's a very, very nice 4 already. And then left back. I'm not too sure who a German left back would be, but let's jump straight into him. See what he can do. Bender's going to have his hands full with Eto and all of that coming at him. A very, very strong team to start off with. Obviously, the nice pace increase would be absolutely brilliant for him right now. Obviously, as well, the SBC, like I say, I would really consider waiting until the market is either dropped down completely or at least on the decline. You do not want to be absolutely slapping all of these cards around with how many SBCs there are. Plus, Foot Birthday is pretty much confirmed. Can Bender get away from Eto? Eto is just fantastic. Unfortunately, it is going to happen. Some of the icons are literally unmarkable. Bender lets him get the kind of upper hand of him. Predominantly my fault for kind of moving Carlos Alberto so far out of position that Bender kind of had to come over to cover him. Bender watching closely. It's going to make... Oh, that's a rubbish pass from me. Why I bothered. Great interception again. I don't even know why. Sometimes I do make some very, very silly defensive mistakes. And it's predominantly what causes mainly a lot of the goals that I concede. Bender taking it away from Eto this time. Not letting him justify going for another goal. Bender's going to come in with a crucial tackle on CR7 there. Bender versus Pushkas. Oh, we nearly get it. Bender stopping Ronaldo. We see again, we've pushed him really far out here. And he stops, I don't even know who that was then. Manages to get the ball, and it's a straight counter, which Semedo's going to stop. Bender versus Rudy. Gets the tackle. You love to see it. I thought we screwed up sliding so early then. No, we're just going to screw up passing, but he manages to pull him over at the last second as well, which, yes, is not ideal to kind of use as like a last resort, but still manages to get the ball and keep it away. As we come up against Puskás again, and I think he does enough just to get rid of it. A little one touch, and we go to the middle. Lovely little pass out. Bender, interception, and gets it out. Lovely, lovely passing out from him into Bender to see it out. At the minute, we've seen very, very nice passing from him. Obviously, the interception game and tackling have been decent. A couple of times where I think I've made the wrong decision in terms of my defensive ability. Bender with the block. AI coming in clutch for me there. Bender's going to have to go for that last man challenge. Managing to get that done, but he does get the ball straight back. And he sees that cross. Oh, Roberto Carlos doing enough. Bender's watching in the box. Goes across, and it's just an easy save from Neuer. So going into the overall for Bender then. Obviously, the market is up and down. In terms of right now, we're on 99. So at the minute, the highest has been 99. You can see just the absolute madness of the market is crazy. So for me, I would offer any suggestion is to wait with this card. Do not do them just yet. If you haven't got the players, for instance, if you've got them all untradeable, I would still potentially wait. I'd normally wait with players, especially second account, until the last day if I was being smart and if I wanted them really on the second account. Obviously main account we try and get as many as we can, or we ask other people if they've got them, for instance the Mbappe. But with this card, if I was you, wait until the market is dropped, because it is crazy expensive at the moment. But judging the card, we whacked Shadow. It was a Shadow. Trying to think, was it Anchor or Shadow? Honestly, fantastic. He is a nice card. Like, don't get me wrong, there is so many centre backs out there that are like this card. Fast, obviously, got a bit of defending on him. Nice physicals. We had a Boateng who is practically the same. We've got Alaba. We've got Tapsoba. We've got Bender. Hummels is never quite going to be there. Akanji. Even Hintiger I've seen a few times, because you can get 89 pace on him. A lot of players have that similar sort of kind of stance in the defending now. The difference is, if you look at these two tradable cards, they are practically the double value of it, whereas these two obviously are German, perfect link to Neuer. Yes, Alaba, you have got the argument that he is live, so that's fair enough, really. And I think Upamecano as well is a cracking live card, same as Klosterman. So you can already see we've already got seven or eight options already sitting at it. So whether you need this card specifically, it's totally up to you. There is a lot of options out there, and that is literally just in the Bundesliga. I do think it's a nice card, and obviously a lot of people will like to have the Bender brothers as a duo in their club. I feel like it just adds a little bit more statement to the Bundesliga. But if he doesn't fit, he doesn't fit. He's a solid card. His pace increase from his 81 is solid, 15 increase, and on obviously you whack a Shadow on, goes up to 91. But always be aware that the acceleration is not 90 plus. It is 86 because it starts off low. You've got great defensive stats, very, very good tackler of the ball, great at intercepting, decent at heading. Didn't really see too much because he was going up against some big names: Eto'o, Ronaldo, Rooney. I think one guy even had a Dalglish. I can't remember. There was about 4 or 5 opponents with incredible strikers. So in terms of kind of battling, he's went against some of the top players. Obviously, strength-wise, it's good enough at the moment. I feel like the aggression's solid. Strength is above average, but again, nothing too special on there. He is a 4-star weak foot, which I always applaud. And then obviously high defensive work rate with the medium, but we don't personally have any of the centre-backs actually moving forward. The question is, what would he be in terms of price? I feel like if the market was to drop down to normal, you'd be looking, what was the SBC, was 284s, weren't it? 284s, 1 inform, so you count about 10 to 15k for the inform, depending on what you get. Say 20k is a round number. You're looking probably, what, 80 to 90k, I reckon, per one, if you was to go without the kind of high inflation. So you're looking about 200k. I think he's worth it. I think he is worth it if you need him. If you don't need him and you're just spending coins, I'd hold off. I'd definitely hold off for the final day. In terms of kind of generations, I'm interested because his brother had literally 3 special cards. Bender's actually got less special cards than his brother. 2 special cards throughout his entire career. Obviously the same age, 31 years old. And he has literally had an Ultimate Scream and an End of Era, the same as his brother, bar from his brother having 1 Inform as well. That is just nuts that they've gone this whole year, but I suppose it can happen. There's only so many specials to go around, and obviously it's been only the past few years that specials have kind of been madly introduced, even more so every time the year after. So overall, I'd give him, he's a good player. I'd say right now with this price, like the 270, I think I'd be looking at about an 8.6 because I feel like it will drop it down. If I was to go with, say, the 200k mark, I'd give him an 8.8. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you let me know if you are completing any of the Bender Brothers in SBCs. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.